All right. Well, let me reveal this.
Yeah, take your jacket.
Where do you want to watch it? Directly, or you want to watch it on the screen?
I'm gonna watch it on screen.
You watch it on screen.
Yeah, and then I'll get a second reveal when I look at you in real life.
This is gonna blow your mind. Dude.
I can't wait.
I predict right now it's gonna be the hottest selling merch I've ever had.
This is the biggest drop in fashion of 2022.
Yes, and it's so forward thinking that you're gonna have to take a.
I think if you have to tell people that, it's not.
Oh yeah, no, you're right, dude.
We're so far ahead.
No,
here.
this is it. Well, it's not that far ahead actually, but
I can't wait.
I'm nervous, dude.
Okay.
All right, you ready for this?
Yeah.
This is it. This is my idea personally.
Okay.
Hold on, I gotta take this NASCAR jacket off. Hold on, let me undo this.
On the net, it's a positive.
Oh, net positive, July 14th. Dude, we should have at some point the listeners start to have a name.
Oh, like naming the audience.
Like net positivers or something like that. I mean, that's not it, definitely.
Definitely not that
You're
one.
like,
Yeah,
wow.
but yeah.
But
that's a good start.
Yeah, because you got to address them,
Right.
What's up, net? I don't know. Who cares?
The plus signs.
The plus signs. That's like a mascot for like a college, they're like the engineering teams. Like, dude, you guys have to have a softball team. We do? Yeah, we're the plus signs. They're like, yeah, okay. We'll think of a name.
We'll get one.
If anyone has a name, netpositive@johncristcomedy.com. Email us.
Yes.
We'll include it. Dude, you know what? First of all, if you're listening on the audio, you can't see this. But if you're on the video, there's a lot going on here.
A lot.
I'm wearing a full jacket. This is a Kyle Busch full M&M's jacket with all the sponsors on it, top to bottom. It's bright yellow.
Yep.
If you're listening on Spotify or iTunes, Apple, wherever, you can't see it. So too bad. We'll put it out though.
Yeah, I mean, it's too good not to.
But this has a reason.
Okay.
I'm not just dressed like this. We talked about a couple weeks ago. We talked about masculine brands and like all the masculine, like the cool brand. Like I wear like Carhartt.
Yeah.
I don't wear I do wear Carhartt some, but Carhartt's very in. And then I wore those Caterpillar shoes.
Nice.
I rock those, and then everybody wears Bass Pro. But Bass Pro's kind of on the way out.
I would say so.
Is it?
Unfortunately.
You can't be downtown or in a Bass Pro hat.
Probably not for much
longer.
But
dude, somebody should go back in my Instagram. All right, you know where I started getting into those type of brands? So I grew up in the South and went to school here. When I moved to LA, I was like very trendy where I lived. And then LA, I was like, I didn't want to be that. So I started becoming more Southern.
Okay.
I started dressing way more Southern.
Yep.
When I moved to LA, because I didn't want to be, I'm not this.
Sure.
But when I lived in Denver and Colorado Springs, I was dressing very LA. Then I moved out to LA, I was like, oh, I should go
switch it up.
One step behind or one step ahead.
Right.
Think about it. But I have a red Bass Pro hat. You could go back in my Instagram. I'm gonna say 2017.
So you started that.
I'm gonna say, well, you know what?
I'm crediting you, right?
We're gonna get to this in a second though, because I'm gonna you haven't seen what's under here.
No, it's killing me.
I have a new piece of merch that I'm gonna reveal live on this pod, and I'm gonna wear it every day. I'm gonna wear it every single. I'm gonna get to it in a second, but before we get started, the tour dates. Where are we at? July. What's the date today? July 14th. Let's go. We're coming to New York City in 3 weeks, baby. We're coming to the City Winery. That show's filling up. Des Moines, Iowa. We're going to the Iowa Fair, dude.
Nice.
Yeah, like Carrie Underwood's there.
Oh,
Keith
sweet.
Urban's there.
That's the fair.
And your boy. Yeah, the fair, the big one.
Yeah.
The fair. If you live in Iowa, you know about the fair.
Right.
We'll be in there. I got to come there and check out the crop yield for this year, so I'll be there anyway. Springfield, Missouri, home of Dylan Bates Racing. That's my racing team is based out of Springfield, Missouri. We coming through there. Boston, the Tea Party. What else does Boston have?
They got the Bruins. They got the Celtics.
No, dude, the Bruins.
They
Boston.
got a lot of war stories.
Tom Brady.
They got Tom Brady.
That's in
Fenway
Foxborough.
Park.
Yeah, Fenway Park. I've been to Boston. I've toured up there a couple times. I like it. Greensboro, North Carolina. That place is like I made fun of it. It was like an abandoned, what's it called? It looked like an abandoned strip club.
The venue did?
The venue is tough, but the
In a cool way?
yes,
Cool.
It's like brutal. Like you pull up and there's like this Mexican like nightclub across in the same parking lot.
Sweet.
And everybody, all my fans pull up from the suburbs.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Are we in the right spot?"
How do you know a Mexican nightclub from a
It
regular
was
one?
it's like you could hear the like the ranchero music.
Oh, nice.
You know that I don't know how you know how
Like
to dance to that
mariachi music type
Yeah.
stuff? A lot of horns?
Well,
Just in
a
there
lot of
grinding
horn.
the horns?
I can't do it. Yeah, I don't even know how to dance to that. Well, actually, that might not be
Fast.
true. It was I think it was Mexican night.
Ah.
Because you know how they have those.
Yeah.
Like you go to this, we went to, when we were in, speaking of West Palm Beach, we're going back down there in December. We were there and this girl, our friend, Casey, I think her name is, she took us to this line dancing bar and it was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. And let's go back the next night. The next night was
It was not line dancing
how do you
night.
say this? It was a different theme.
Yeah. They swapped the lines for
Yeah.
poles.
They switched. It was I go, oh, well, I go, hey, last night there was Brooks and Dunn. They go, well, not tonight, buddy. I think I knew in the line on the outside. I go, it looks different. Then.
Yeah.
There's no trucks. There was Honda Civics out there. I go,
Yeah.
this looks different.
All those Confederate flags are gone today. What's
They're
up with
gone.
that? Yeah.
Where'd they go? Back to the we're going to Appleton with all these places, by the way, all these comedy clubs that we're going to, I specifically requested
Nice.
because they've been so incredible in the past.
That's awesome.
This Appleton, Wisconsin Skyline Comedy Club. I went there one time in, don't want to say 2018. It's incredible. Spokane, Washington, incredible. New Brunswick, New Jersey. I've never been there, but I went to Vinny Brand owns that club. I went to his other club in New York somewhere. And it's unbelievable. Virginia Beach, Funny Bone, amazing. Dayton, amazing. Greenville, South Carolina. That club is unbelievable. It's on the second floor. Greenville, South Carolina. That's like, don't tell anybody that.
No, my brother's there.
It's fire.
He's gonna pull up and see you.
It's absolutely fire.
It is phenomenal.
And they don't want anyone to know.
Yeah.
Because everyone will move there.
Yeah.
I go, we got to go back to Greenville. That place is incredible.
It's special, man. It's really
yes. It's like, how do you describe it? It's like all these places that are like become cool. Like Nashville, I think it's become cool.
Yeah.
But you still have pockets like, Franklin, 12, where they're not commercial.
cool. Right.
You go down to Broadway in the Gulch, you're like, okay, everybody here is from Ohio.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of places around here that are unbelievable. And like Austin became, and then everybody took it over. Now it's horrible. Portland, everybody took it over. It became horrible.
Yep.
So let's say Greenville is going to become horrible.
Yeah, but
5 years.
after Nashville does, so that's good.
Yeah, so that,
We'll be
they're on
horrible
the right
first.
track.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to keep, as long as John Crist is on the schedule, Greenville will stay on top. And then we're going to Irvine, California. Most of those shows, I said it was LA and everybody got mad.
When you said Irvine,
Yeah.
I mean,
Apparently that's not.
to most people outside of Irvine, it's LA.
Relax, everybody. Then we're going to Palm Beach and Miami, Florida, baby. Let's go. The book is crushing it on the pre-sales.
Let's go, man.
The special is crushing it on YouTube.
Yep.
If you there's no possible. Well, there might be. You get to the end of this podcast, you're like, how do I get more John Crist?
Yeah.
There's plenty of ways.
Mhm.
YouTube, my whole special's out. What are we doing? Almost at 1.2 million. The book is on pre-sale coming out in October and all those tour dates. But should we do this? I don't want to
Dude,
wear this the whole.
I need you to take that jacket off.
No, hold on, dude. All right. So, well, we talked about because have you noticed this around town?
What?
The masculine brands.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I wonder why. I wonder what the thought process behind it is.
Like, how did they get hot?
Yes.
I don't know. Like,
But it's like ironically, they were like, LOL, Carhartt. It's for hardworking people. We're not.
yeah, we're gonna
Right?
make it chic now.
Yeah, but it's
Fashion.
Yeah, it's fashion
Yeah.
because it's so not like.
Yeah. Like I own one of those like 3M reflective jackets
You
that
do.
I pick my spots on it, but
Yeah.
it does come out every now and then.
Drake, when I went to that Drake Migos tour, he wore literally a parking vest.
Yeah.
And I was like,
You're like, I gotta get one of those.
I was like, it's kind of a vibe.
Yeah, it's
dude.
kinda
Not gonna lie, it's kind of a vibe. But I saw I went to Red Door it was probably a couple months ago. I saw a guy with a steel. Is it steel? How do you say that?
STIHL, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say it's steel.
It's like a what's it called?
Them spelling it that way, by the way, is already they want to be fashion.
Yeah, dude, they're spelling
So
it
like they're already
dude,
walking down that road.
Yeah. But like this guy also was wearing like a pair of like pre-worn jeans and like some Chelsea boots that cost $400 and like gold chain. So and steel is chainsaw, right?
Yeah, I think they make all types of power tools.
Yes. And so I think we said what anything you could find at Home Depot, any of those brands.
Yeah.
Now are like brands.
You're cool if you're wearing that.
Yes.
Automatic like clout points.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think in the beginning, maybe the urban culture started it with Tim's.
Ooh.
You think?
That's interesting.
And then white people once again took it over, ruined it.
Yeah.
Well, Tim's
Tim's are still hot in New York.
Tim's have they never, it's like Tim's are like Jordans.
I think so.
They've transcended like in and out.
Mm-hmm.
If you're wearing a nice pair of Tim's, like what are Uggs? Are Uggs out? Remember the tall ones? Those are out.
Yeah, those are big for a while.
Those are the boots.
Yeah.
Nobody wears those anymore.
No.
They came and went.
Yeah.
Right? And he like my cousin Jordan, I don't know if he listens to this podcast, he might. At Christmas, he was wearing a pair of Sherwin-Williams white pants.
That's a paint company for those who don't know.
That's a paint company, dude.
They make paint.
Like they're like you can't get them. They're not like at Urban Outfitters.
Right.
They're at Sherwin-Williams paint store.
They sell pants in the paint store?
It's like to paint.
Oh, they're like utility pants.
Yes, they're pants to paint in.
Oh, wow.
And he was wearing them to Christmas.
I mean,
which is the flex of all time.
That's a cool move.
The Sherwin-Williams, but you could so like the Dickies, that was in high school.
Yeah.
A little after.
Dickies like logo tees were a thing. I think
Yeah.
Really
a Dickie,
early.
yeah. And now you get like
Bass Pro hats are kind of the most that
Dickies
comes to
was
mind
before.
the most. For sure, yes.
Dickies was before.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there was, I guess the first was Dickies, then Bass Pro, then Carhartt, right? Because Carhartt was kind of last winter.
I would say Carhartt was before Bass Pro.
But then Carhartt, in terms of in encompassing to starting on to popularity, was like, but now they have like retail stores.
Oh yeah.
So now they're like at the top, but I would say that might be almost out.
Well, and they're expensive, man. Like it's not like you're going and buying a Carhartt tee for $25. Like they're $65 shirts.
A Carhartt shirt. Yeah. What's
Nice
that?
ones.
What's that website where you get ASOS? You
Yeah,
ever shop on
I
ASOS?
love ASOS. Yeah.
Yeah, they have all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like so
We're just giving out all the.
Yeah. That should be
Get down to ASOS.
That should
get
be
yourself
like like on the on like guys that like track stocks. They're like once the brand hits ASOS.
Yeah,
it's that
sell.
Yeah, sell. Yeah, sell. Like if you could have picked up on like Carhartt like 2 summers ago.
Oh.
And like, well, I wear those Caterpillar shoes.
Mm-hmm.
And they like I still have them. I wear them around. Caterpillar. I have a Caterpillar hoodie. I've worn it here.
Yep.
I have a couple of Caterpillar. I have some cat. I have a good amount of cat.
That cat logo is a good logo.
What is it? Merch? Is it
I guess it's
cat merch?
I guess it's merch.
I have a lot of cat merch. I want to hear from I would like to hear from the women what they think about this.
Yeah, that is interesting.
I would be interested to know that.
What do you think is like the line? Like, are there brands that can't do merch ever, or can anybody jump into this pool?
I mean, all right. So you got to be like, I'm thinking about like, what's like the brand like Husqvarna or something like Husqvarna?
Yeah.
What is it?
Is that?
I don't even know how to pronounce it, so I can't be the word.
Husqvarna. It's like
Husqvarna.
HUSQ or something.
What is that? That's like in Lowe's. You can buy it. Yeah, there it is.
Machine Industry Company is what they're listed as.
Well, that's not it.
The first thing that comes up
lawnmower.
is automatic lawnmowers.
A $2,000 lawnmower. Husqvarna, like go to their like images. What do they have? Like like riding lawnmowers, chainsaws. Okay, all these
Heavy
kind of
machinery stuff.
Heavy, okay,
Motorcycles.
they're mostly chainsaws, riding lawnmowers, 4-wheelers,
Yep.
masculine things.
Mm-hmm.
Do the ladies? We should ask this. We could put this out on a poll.
Yeah.
On the we should put this out as a story and the poll.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies, do you like a man in a masculine brand?
Mm.
I hope so, because what I'm about to reveal.
Oh boy!
All right, dude.
Drum roll, please.
All right, cool. The last thing I bought, and I wore it last week. The Peterbilt.
Yes.
I wore a Peterbilt hoodie.
Yep.
That is a trucking brand.
You were wearing that when we came up with this conversation.
Yes, that's where it came from.
And
Yeah,
you're
this was
like,
idea
oh,
came
like
from.
this one that I'm wearing right now.
The Peterbilt.
Yeah.
And that's a trucking. So you see a guy wearing a Peter, and it's like a faded wash.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a guy that drives It's like gas. It's like truck stop chic,
Nice.
right?
I like that. Yeah.
Truck stop. Anything you can find at a truck stop, but worn ironically,
Right.
like gloves or like a iron skillet.
I think these brands should buy all the way in and start coming out with like 3-piece suits and like dressing people for the Met Gala in head to
Yeah.
toe, like Caterpillar.
Just deck.
I think that would be
You're like,
sick.
dude, who you wearing? Freaking Caterpillar, dude.
What up?
Who makes the tires?
Michelin?
Oh, Michelin, dude.
Yeah,
I got
Bridgestone.
Bridgestone
Right here in Nashville.
Goodyear.
Goodyear.
But that's not. Is that like? Yeah. All right. Well, let me reveal this.
Yeah, take your jacket.
Where do you
off.
want to watch it? Directly, or you want to watch it on the screen?
I'm gonna watch it on screen.
You watch it on the screen.
Yeah, and then I'll get a
All right,
second
dude.
reveal when I look at you in real life.
This is gonna blow your mind. Dude.
I can't wait.
This is gonna. I predict right now it's gonna be the hottest selling merch I've ever had.
This is the biggest drop in fashion of 2022.
Yes, and it's so forward thinking that you're gonna have to take a.
I think if you have to tell people that, it's not.
Oh yeah, no, you're right, dude.
We're so far ahead.
No,
here.
this is it. Well, it's not that far ahead actually, but
I can't wait.
I'm nervous, dude.
Okay.
All right, you ready for this?
Yeah.
This is it. This is my idea personally.
Okay.
Hold on, I gotta take this NASCAR jacket off.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me undo the shirt. You ready,
I think so.
bro?
Move the mic. No way,
Let's go, dude.
No
Let's
way.
absolutely go with the John Crist, the JB Hunt,
Oh my goodness.
bro. The
dude.
JB Hunt with the JB Crist.
That is so crisp.
Are you serious, dude? How clean is this shirt? Wow. I mean, I told Chelsea, is our graphic designer, I go, look up the JB Hunt. Yeah, I go,
Yeah, I'm
hey, you
pulling
know
up
the
the
JB
logo.
Hunt? I go, on all socials, I'm John B. Crist.
Right.
I go, dude, hit me with the JB Crist. Dude.
So sick.
Look how clean that is.
Are these available?
They're available. Yeah, they're available. We'll put the link in the bio.
Perfect.
Link
We'll throw it
bio
in the description.
or johnchristcomedy.com/merch.
Bingo.
I mean, dude, I'm gonna wear this every day.
I love the scroll, bro.
All right, dude, think about how does this company not have a new logo?
Yeah, how old are they?
They go, hey, we should update the logo. They go, nah,
They've been around since 1961.
and they've had
They're like, this is it.
this
We're
is
good
the-
right here. This is
the
we
original.
never need to change this.
JB Hunt. They go, this is based out of Northwest Arkansas.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, and I go, what's with JB Hunt is like? It's probably against the rules to have this 100%. I mean, is it?
I hope they don't listen.
Yeah, no. This is the only time I hope they don't listen.
Yeah.
The one from JB Hunt.
Yeah.
This is JB Crist though. It's a JB Hunt. The JB Hunt logo, if you're listening online, is how do you describe it? It's a yellow
rectangle.
You've seen this truck.
For sure. The
If
logo
you're-
looks like a truck.
Yo, if you're driving and you see the JB Hunt, just shoot us a photo of the JB Hunt truck because you'll see these things everywhere. And it looks like it's made on clip art, which is, it's like, dude, I know this guy.
The sickest way ever.
The sickest.
awesome.
It's like the redneck Dead Sea Scrolls.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's one of those things where, like, if somebody presented this to me, I'd be like, "What is this rectangle? What are we doing?"
And they'd be like,
"No, let's
What
do better."
kindergartner made this on their clip art?
Yeah, this is a third grade graphic design.
Is
Project.
it a scroll? That's what it's supposed to be.
I would assume so. Let me see if I can find
But
out
look
the
at
meaning.
how that scroll. You know how a scroll works? It's not like that. Doesn't the scroll open? It goes
the
this way.
same way.
Yeah, that's a.
Yeah, this is rolled backwards. You're right.
It's
Yeah.
a backward scroll.
Wait,
Or-
no. It is. This is written on the back of the scroll.
Yeah, the information is on the inside.
Yes, you're right. Yeah.
Oh, can you look at the inspiration?
Yeah.
Inspiration
JB
for the
Hunt
JB Hunt
Logo
logo.
meaning.
Yeah, JB. Oh, there you go. Yeah, we're gonna
The Google searches for this podcast are my favorite.
it's gonna be some. Oh,
Look, the
scroll.
story of JB
Wait,
Hunt.
I hope
the
this
scroll.
isn't bad. I hope this isn't bad because I didn't look this up before we made the shirt.
Oh, if there's some terrible
Yeah.
racial
Oh,
connotation
it's
to
new.
it. This is January 5th, 2021.
Sport.
Talking about founding in
Little Rock.
outside of Little
All right.
Rock.
That's JB. JB Hunt. Yeah, that's JB.
That's the man.
The rest is history. We're just talking about the scroll.
JB Hunt today.
Oh, we out here.
Join our team.
All right, they didn't say
And
it.
they're not really giving us anything about
All
the
right.
scroll. Let me see if I can run it quick. Here we go. Our scroll logo. While our company has significantly evolved since 1961, one thing has remained the same.
Yeah, we
our
know.
scroll
Yeah, we
logo.
got
we
it. Yeah, we
saw
know.
that. Yeah, we know.
One thing has remained the same. Our logo.
Chosen by Mr. Hunt himself.
We figured, dude. We absolutely figured.
The scroll is a constant reminder of the hard work and innovative spirit of our founders.
Boom.
And that is what I think of when I think of a scroll, is
Absolutely.
hard work and
Hard work.
founders.
Innovation.
Yes.
Yeah, the scroll. I love that's like I have a buddy in the band the Newsboys, which is like a Christian band.
Yeah.
So like in the 90s or like 80s, they wore like bell bottoms.
Yep.
And he like just stayed with them.
Just said, I'm riding this out.
And they're back.
Yep.
And I go, dude,
He survived
he survived the downturn.
Yeah.
He survived the dip, dude.
He's got diamond hands on bell bottoms. He's just
and
holding
he
tight.
goes, dude, these are like vintage. He goes, yeah, I've worn them the whole time.
He's like pointing out stains with like timestamps for each one. This was 1989.
And now people are like, dude, these are like they're like a back day. Or like, yeah, but mine are vintage, but I made them vintage.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
That's really
I
good.
wonder how long you'd have to buy if you're buying the Carhartt dip. When's that coming back? If it's in now, it was never in before. Carhartt was
This is
never
the first
fashionable.
in they've had, right?
Yeah, to buy you can't. What should we buy now at the like Jinko jeans?
I think we wait a couple more weeks until the Bass Pro hats are out of style. Then we buy them all.
Yeah, Bass Pro Shops is Well, like what's out like apple bottom jeans or
sagging jeans.
Yeah,
I think,
sagging
like really
jeans. Those
baggy
will be
stuff.
back.
That's
Yeah.
baggy's already starting to come back.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. That's gonna be our next piece of merch.
Do you think things like nice, I missed that. Do you think that things like Jordans will ever have that? Like ones right now, you can wear them with anything and they look fire.
I wear them. I wore them on my special.
Yeah.
I wore a pair of Jordan 1s. I wore Jordan Rebellionaires.
Nice.
That's what they're called.
Do you think those ever go out? Like I think they're just timeless.
I've worn Jordan for as long as as long as I've had money, but as long as I've buying my own. I mean, you can buy a pair of Jordans for $100,
right?
A low, yeah, but you could also buy there's a pair of StockX for $5,000.
Yeah, well,
More.
and $100 is expensive for shoes for a lot of people
yeah.
too. Like that's a lot.
I bought it for Megan Batoon, is a friend of mine, creator, lives in LA. We showed up to an audition with her when I was wearing a pair of red Jordans, and I didn't want to. I was walking across the parking lot and it was gravel, and I go, I don't want to walk across this.
No,
I can't skip the J's.
No, or
isn't that guy
creasing.
proposing?
No,
And he takes off the shoe because he don't want to crease him.
no way.
Yeah. He
A
takes off.
serious. It's not a bit. A
No,
serious
dude.
proposal.
Yes.
Wow.
Respect, dude. Respect.
Yeah.
All right. The JB Crist shirt
Incredible.
is available. The link. I'll put it on my. You'll be able to, if you listen to this podcast,
It'll be in
wherever
the
you're listening
description.
to it, you'll find the link. It's gonna be on pre-sale for 2 weeks. So it's a limited drop.
Ooh, I like it even more.
I gotta get you one. I'll get you an A.
I would love
I'll
that.
get both of y'all one. You
The
can
price
rock
just went up the moment you
it.
said
JB
limited
Crist, and then
release,
it's
too.
done. And then you're like, dude, where'd you get that John? Because I had a John Crist bowl cut logo Carhartt hat.
Yep.
That came out exclusive and doesn't exist anymore. People wear them to the show.
That's
I go,
sick.
dude, I don't even have one. I literally
Wait, you did a Carhartt collab and you didn't bring that up during this whole conversation?
Oh yeah, shoot, dude. I did a
incredible, bro.
Carhartt collab with a bowl cut logo.
Let's go.
It was unbelievable. I didn't even get it. I didn't even have it, but it was so sick, dude.
Well, the shirt lived up to the hype.
Future Shirts does all our merch. This is available. It's going to be available for 2 weeks, and then if I see you around town, if you're wearing this shirt to a show, you'll be my best friend. I'm gonna just tell you right now.
Perfect.
Absolutely, I'm gonna wear this every day until somebody finds out that I don't do anything masculine, or they go, "Oh, dude, JB Hunt." I go, "No, JB Chris, me." Sorry, I can't. Can I wear it? My own merch?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can wear my own merch. This is just a flexible. I'm gonna have to send it to some influencers.
It looks like a good fit, too.
What influencers should I send it to?
Probably like...
I'll get it to country people.
Definitely get it to Drake because I think that's
Drake.
for sure.
I'll get it
good.
to Ernest.
Get it to Ern for sure.
Drake and Ernest.
Drake and Ern is probably a good start.
Yeah, they'll get started. And they'll be like, dude, where'd you get that? And be like, you can't get it.
Yeah.
All right, dude. That's the merch drop. We got a lot of things to talk about.
Yes.
What should we
Let's
talk
dive in.
about first?
How about let's talk about what you just did this week?
Dude, I threw out the first pitch
And you threw that
at
thing,
the
dude.
Atlanta Braves game, dude. Okay, they invited me. You know, let me just say
Walk
this.
through it. Yeah.
Okay. It's increasingly alarming. It's becoming increasingly alarming, and it's telling about who I am as a comedian and as I'm not a personality, but as a, I don't know, public figure or whatever.
Yeah.
The places that people love me at.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, let's not even say love me. The places I am like, people recognize me a lot at, and people like, I'm gonna tell you right now, if I go into a Chick-fil-A, everybody will be like, "What's up, dude? I can't believe it. Photos." You go next door to the Popeyes, nobody.
Really?
Nobody.
So you're starting to notice based on
and
where
it's
you
concerning.
are. Yeah. You're starting to realize my audience is pretty segmented.
Okay, well, all right. So, but it's like very like I went to I go to like a NASCAR race.
Yep.
John, what up, dude? And a lot of my content is kind of, but I go to like a
and you're in the racing scene.
Yep. But you go to like an NFL game, especially an NFL game on like the West Coast or the North, like Boston.
Yeah.
Like not one person will say, not one person, but you go to like a SEC game.
Yep.
Bro, what up, dude?
Yep.
And this is when I started to be concerned. Okay.
For the pod, by the way, our biggest market's Atlanta right now.
Is it? ATL, shout it. That's good to know. So my parents, I don't know how to tell this story. This is so. All right, so my parents are. I don't think this is a secret, nor I think my parents are Republican. Okay.
Was I supposed to boo? I'm sorry. What is the appropriate response?
No, I want to make sure I'm not like. But my dad's a politician.
Yeah,
a Republican politician.
Yeah, you could Google that. Yeah,
I think that's not. Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah. Okay. So
wild that's like a.
Yeah, well, I just don't want to. I don't know. That's not my. I don't know.
Yeah,
like they were like, I don't know, tell who somebody voted for. But so my parents are coming in town last weekend. They're like, hey, we're in town. I go, what are you here for? They were like, we're at the Opryland Hotel for 3 weeks, for a thing called Road to Majority. It's like does that make sense?
Road to Majority.
It's like a political thing. Yeah, where like Trump was there. Donald Trump was speaking, like Tucker Carlson, like Candace Owens, all those type of like. The people on the group,
right wing constituency, the group type people. Yeah,
and I was going out of town for the weekend, and I was like, well, let me just come up there. I was like, let me just come up there, and we'll meet, and let me just come up there, and we'll have lunch, or it was like, well, you come down to my house, or like it's probably 20 minutes away, but there's like a bunch of like they're staying there at the hotel. There's a bunch of like food courts and a bunch of like restaurants. I was like, well, I'll just come up there.
Yep.
I'll just come up there. We'll grab lunch, and then I got to get on the road. I got to go to the airport. So
just a quick pop in.
Quick pop in. I'm like their leader, dude. That's not well. I go, but I'm trying to think of what the opposite is.
The opposite of what? Of showing
of Road to Majority.
Oh,
what's on the other side?
It's probably still Road to Majority. It's just a different majority.
That's a fair point.
Road to the other majority.
Road to the better majority. Yeah. I don't know what we. Well, like, what's the opposite of like NASCAR? Like, oh, I got it. I would say either the WNBA. Yeah. But they don't. I mean, I'm sorry, that doesn't count because I should include like sports with fans. So come on, John. Don't laugh at that, dude. It's inappropriate.
Yo, wait, off of that, I did see a clip this week on the WESPN page that posts like all women's highlights and stuff.
Yeah.
And they posted a highlight of a layup in a WNBA game.
Tough, dude.
And all of the comments were like, you're not helping the sport.
Yes,
Stop,
yes,
show better
dude.
highlights.
That's what
this
I say.
Is terrible.
That's what we're trying to say. Like, hey, don't push it on us. Like we that's not what this podcast is about. No. It is kind of actually. It's exactly what this podcast is about. But I would say, what I would say is MLS.
Yeah.
MLS is like very, I would say politically like progressive, way more in line with like not that I'm against it, but like pride, and like the MLS is like for people that don't like sports. The big in the MLS.
And like the organization backs social.
Yes,
social
that's
issues
a better way
a lot.
To put it.
That's what you mean.
We're not taking a side. We're just saying the opposite of NASCAR would be the MLS.
Yeah.
Now I go to the Nashville games and people recognize just because I live in Nashville.
I love going to the Nashville.
Yeah, they're actually unbelievable. But nobody. If I went to a Portland Timbers game, I think I could sit in the front row and it'd be like, who is this guy?
Who is that?
Yeah.
Move.
So I went to Road to Majority, and we were mobbed there.
Nice.
And I don't know why. Let me think. Do I know why?
Do you think it's all the Christian part?
Well,
the Southern part, the Christian part,
the Christian and the evangelical movement, and conservative movement with Donald Trump kind of, it's the same kind of. Not that I don't,
in a weird way,
in a very strange way. But I go, but like parents were coming up to me with their kids, and like this kid like follows you, he's like wants to model his like. I go, I don't know. I thought I just called it like I see it, but I might be their leader.
That's interesting.
They did ask me to speak at it.
Seriously?
Yeah.
So you would have been between Candace Owens and Trump?
I would have been right between them. But like, what am I supposed to do here? Yeah. I don't know. But all that being said, I do like go to like there are certain places that like everybody's like, what up? And certain places that are like you go to like a truck stop or like a Cracker Barrel, and we're like, oh, dude, we love your videos.
Is there anywhere that you've gone into that you're like, people are probably, this is probably one of the places they're gonna know me, and then been surprised by it? Yeah.
Let me think. I mean, anywhere generally like,
or vice versa, where you haven't expected it. And
well, a lot of my everybody likes me on TikTok. Like kids would be like, yo, we know you from TikTok.
Right.
I go, you know me from TikTok?
Yeah.
Which is unbelievable.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just strange to be like, wow, I wasn't. But if you go up to the Northeast, like Indiana, Pennsylvania, those are still like Southern type people, values based. But then you get up past like New York City and up to Boston, and I do all my jokes that don't even make sense up there. They're like, what? We didn't get this. But there's pockets of those people everywhere. What I didn't think would be Arizona. Huge in Arizona. We sold the most tickets in Arizona.
Big red base out there.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right, that checks out. Yeah.
Base, yeah.
I'm trying to think of. I want you to go to like if I got a perfect example like a crypto conference.
Yeah.
No one would know me in there.
That's probably the best example.
That's like a NFT conference or like a Gary V conference. I love Gary V, by the way.
Same. Yeah.
We had a conference call with Gary V. I wouldn't say he's a buddy, but he's the man.
Yeah.
That's not my. They don't call and ask me to like go on there.
Yep.
But like Mike Huckabee show like calls me every day.
Nice. Yeah, the crypto conference calls Tim Dillon.
Yeah, I haven't been called for the crypto conference.
They get Tim Dillon and Jake Paul. Those are
that's a funny way to look at it. Yeah, you scroll down to like because we have the booking requests. You like scroll through it. You're like church youth group, church volunteer night, conservative convention, Candace Owens show. And you're like, oh. I guess I guess I'm him now.
So well, I guess I'm him. I'm him.
Well, with all that being said, the Braves game.
Yes, go.
So I went to the Braves game, and it was exactly as I figured. It was everybody was like, "What up, dude?" Everybody, awesome. Which was like, it was like all obviously like Southern people, all like the Braves, which I'm from Atlanta, right. So like that's probably part of it. But it's like baseball is a more like traditional like sport, and it's more like I would say it's. Of all the games to take like kids to, it's probably, I would say a dad and a son would go to an NBA game. You wouldn't take your family.
No.
Well, you sit up top.
Yeah.
You have to sit up an NFL game.
I hate going to NFL games.
I haven't been to an NFL game forever.
I don't like it.
Hockey.
Hockey's fun in person.
Hockey's very fun. But a baseball game, you can like.
Baseball's easy. It's
easy to go to. You can you don't have to be like a part of it. You can kind of come in and out of conversation. It's not like 3rd and 10. It's like, yeah.
Do you think out of all the sports, baseball is the best date spot to bring somebody?
Ooh, best sport to bring a date?
Because I think baseball could go either way.
Yeah, because you got to conversationally, you got to carry it.
Yeah, and it could be a 4-hour event. Yeah, so you got to really.
It could be long. And then hockey would be the easiest.
Yeah, but you can't really hear much. It's loud.
Can't hear much.
It's quick. It's loud.
Well, it depends on what kind of where. It depends on the guy. It depends on where his sweet spot is. Is it like hype? Yeah. Is he conversational? If he's not conversational, I would say hockey's the shortest. And if you're down on the glass, you don't have to say nothing.
Right.
You can just if you're down on the glass in a hockey game, you don't have to say nothing. Basketball, it depends on where your seats are.
Let's assume decent seats.
Decent seats, I would say hockey. It's the most fun.
I think hockey's the most fun.
To take a date to.
But I think basketball is a sleeper pick because
NBA.
You can kind of sleep on some possessions and have conversation through it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it'll get hype if it's a good game.
but it's not going to get hyped till like the end.
That's true.
It's not going to get hyped till the 5 minutes left in the fourth.
Yeah.
It is impressive to see those guys. All of them are impressive.
It's insane.
All. If you're sitting down if you're sitting close, you're like, this is different. This is different.
They're superheroes.
Yeah.
So the Braves game.
I would say the Braves. Yeah. So they asked me to throw out the first pitch. First of all, okay. They give me like a tour of the stadium, and they give me a tour of the stadium. And they go, all right, here's everything, or here's they go, anything you want to see? Guess what I asked to go see.
Probably the inside of the scoreboard or something.
Nope.
No? Memorabilia?
No, I saw that, but that's not what I wanted to see.
Press box.
Nope.
Concessions where they keep all the food.
I wanted to go. I said, can you take me to the garage?
Nice, dude.
Where the cars are.
Great pick.
Come on, dude.
Yeah.
I go, where is this? Because the clubhouse was here. It was like in the tunnel.
Right.
The clubhouse was here. I go, where is like, because I was in there like 4:30. Like the players are coming in. I go, where is like can I go to like the garage?
Mm-hmm.
She goes, what? I go, can you like take me to where the players like park? And
see what that baseball money looks like.
She goes, I literally never heard of that. But all right, dude.
Those dudes make so much money.
Those dudes make just racks, dude. Yeah. Just racks.
Those guys are making more per at bat than most people do like per year.
Yeah, way more. Dude. Yeah. This Ronald Acuna had, and I don't think you could probably look this up. It's not private information because people have probably seen him or at Valet or something like that. Has a gold-plated Bentley, a gold-plated like Maserati. That's one. He has like a couple.
This is a
there it is.
Lambo
there it is.
truck?
That's exactly what he's driving in there. That one. No, that one right there. That's gold plated right down. Yeah, that one. Can you bring that one up?
Yeah.
Is it come up? Yes. Yeah. All right. That's what it was in there.
That's the Lambo truck.
Lambo gold plated Lambo truck.
Whoa.
Jeez.
Whoa. Ronald.
And Ronald Acuna Jr. I wonder if I look up how much he makes.
It used to look like this. It used to be lime green.
All right, that's what it looks. That's the one that was parked in the garage. Yeah. I go, how much is this? I mean, it's probably $500,000. Just an unbelievable vehicle.
Yeah, we can pull up his contract.
100 million. Okay. Yeah. All right, got it. Yeah.
He's 24 years old, by the way.
100 mil? Yeah, dude.
He's 24 years old.
Drop. Yeah.
So 12.5 a year over 8 years, 100 mil.
Yeah. Buy whatever you want.
Have a nice day.
100% buy whatever you want. I couldn't because everybody had their parking spot within their name behind it. Mm-hmm. So you're like, all right, yeah. There was name behind it, and then there was like the closest to the door was like Acuna, obviously, and then like Ozuna is one of our other players, and he had like something. It was like something that it doesn't exist.
Yeah. like have you seen the like mega G-Wagons?
Yeah.
They're like, you have to really order them.
Yeah.
They're like the biggest thing on the road.
You can't just go to the dealer.
Right.
Yeah. Anything. Yeah. Because if you get whatever that Lambo truck was that we just showed, you got to get it gold plated. It's like, is off season? Is it that slow? Do you need, you know what I'm saying? But then as you go farther and farther away, it went all the way down to a Honda CR-V.
Nice.
Yeah. That's like the guy that like,
it's the bullpen catcher.
Yeah. But like that he would never get in the game. But he's on let's say he's on 100,000 a year.
Well, I think league minimum is like
150.
It's a lot.
Oh, it's a $500,000.
Yeah, I think it is.
But let's say you got 4 kids.
Well, there's guys there that are still on rookie deals too, and they're not making much money yet, but they still get game checks and stuff.
Yeah, so let's say that they're making what $500,000 a year, league minimum. I want to say
2022 it's 700,000.
All right. So if you make 2 of those, that's going to be your lifetime income. Mm-hmm. You're not buying a $50,000 car.
Right.
No, dude. It was just interesting to see. I go, dude, take me to the garage, bro.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
Yeah.
Did you so leading up to it, how were your nerves getting ready to throw the first pitch?
Well, I was talking to some on the way. So I had like on the way down, they were like, hey, you want to throw out the first pitch of the Braves game? I was like, yeah, sounds good. And then they were like, I had a big call. We're trying to pitch a TV show to Hulu.
Sweet.
So I had a big call at like 2.
Let's go. Dude.
And I was like, and then we did the podcast that morning.
Right.
So we did the pod and then we did the call. And then I got kind of done and I was driving. And then I was like, wait. That's when it kind of like,
oh, wow.
Oh, I'm throwing out the first pitch of the Braves game. And then I kind of got there and I was like, yo, I had picked out a cool outfit after I was wearing a pair of J's, which Jordans is the unique subculture because everyone in the comments knew exactly what they were. The specific, they're like breads or something like that.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, the black and red ones.
Yeah. What are they called breads for?
Breads.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Like red bottoms? You don't
Black
know
and
what it
red
means?
bread.
Yeah.
Put it together.
Oh, black and red bread. Okay. Oh, yes, dude. Wow. How did I miss that? Black and red bread. The Jordan breads. Yeah, so not a specific name. They're just a color.
I think. I don't know. I'm not a
breads are
sneakerhead by any means, but that's always what I thought. I'm going to get torched in the comments if that's not what that is.
Oh, yeah.
I'll wear that.
Like, you're going to be off the pot. That's like
they'll be like, get him out,
my 1917s grew up. That was tough.
So it started getting real.
Yeah, it started getting real, and they were like, "Hey, all right, here's that." They're like, "All right, we're gonna like what?" They gave me a jersey with my name on it, and
nice.
then there's no place to. I didn't touch a baseball until 12 seconds before they sent me out there.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, dude. And I knew this is what I knew from first pitches. I knew that one that like goes awry and hits a guy in the nuts.
Right.
I know Fauci dribbled one.
Yep.
I know 50 Cent.
Yep.
And he threw one. And then there's like a gymnast that like does a flip and sends it like yeah. But I do know that you can't dribble it and you can't loft it. We talked about that last week. So I'm just gonna give it gas. But I was like, but dude, I know how to throw but the baseball's small.
Oh yeah.
It's not like a softball. It's like a little bit bigger. You can aim it. It's like if you're trying to throw like a golf ball, it's gonna you don't know what you can grab it. And so I just like. He's like, let's see what you got. And then I just, but it sailed the guy and it hit the
it hit the backstop.
And everybody goes, oh, yeah. It hit the back. It just went, no, it didn't hit the back. It hit the net above him. And the guy jumped. He got out of his catching stance and jumped. It was gone. Gone.
Dude, it's not easy.
No, it's not easy. But I felt like I could have warmed up. But then I was like, should I bring a glove? I can't bring a glove out there.
Nah, glove's a bad move.
Gloves gloves.
It's a try hard move.
Yeah, that you're like, hey, I'm like, you're trying to like, you want the scouts to like be like, what was the guy?
Like you want it back, you want another one.
Yeah,
like, throw it back. Like,
yeah, like, dude, no, we don't have time. Everything's like broken down by the second in the pregame. You can't just
they got an anthem coming up.
Yeah, they got because it's on TV, so it's starting. They don't have time to like. Yes, I like did it. Yeah, it was not good. But I mean, I put I just was making sure that if there was people like they were like John Crist, like should we accept him?
Right.
And I dribble one up, they're gonna be like, kids.
Yeah.
They're like, let me look that guy up, and Dad's gonna go, kids. You know what? Let's not. Actually, you see the way that guy threw that pitch, but I gassed it, and they're like, well, it's not accurate, but he does have it in there.
Yeah. Plus arm strength on that guy. For
That's
sure.
all I needed. Yeah. I had the wildest conversation with a guy I was sitting next to.
At the game?
Yes. That's because I was sitting, I don't want to brag, but I was sitting like in the second row.
Nice.
Yeah. This guy, all right, well, I got to have some backstory to this because we were talking about my social media and did you see that Pride Month video I had?
The one on TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I laughed really hard at it.
Okay, I made this video. I just made this video. I was on the golf course. I swung golf ball and bombed it straight down the center. Obviously, I don't want to brag, but and then I come around to the camera and I go, I made this on July 1st. I go, very topical, by the way. And I go, Pride Month is over. I can finally hit the ball straight again. That's a great joke.
I think it's a phenomenal
That's a
joke.
10 out of 10 joke.
I didn't see it coming either.
That's what makes jokes great.
Yeah.
You go, oh, I was not expecting that. Like I'm trying to think of like the joke, like a joke about like what's the hardest part about rollerblading? You ever heard that joke?
Yes.
It's like telling your dad you're gay.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
You're like,
it's a big left turn.
it's got I don't want to get technical about comedy. That's called misdirection.
Nice.
It's like a very you're going here, and the second example is here, and then you go, and it just like tickles your brain because you're like, I didn't saw that coming. I had that idea to make that joke. My buddy, I was playing golf with my buddy Ethan, filmed it, posted it, captioned it, and then got probably 500,000, maybe 750,000 views. I don't know, something like. Let me see what it has. A lot of views, and I put this on. That's not really for my. That's not. I wouldn't call that a. I wouldn't call that. It's all right. 500,000, 529,000 views. in a day.
Big.
Big. Well, for us, big.
For
yeah,
a day?
It's doing good.
Yeah.
And then the audio got removed.
But they left the post up?
Yes, because it went against the community guidelines.
What did?
I don't know. I don't know. And dude, first of all, let me think of how I feel about this. All right, so it was supposed to be like, it's like, I'm gonna guess homophobic.
Sure.
Is what they are.
That's what they would source, or that's what they would cite.
I think.
Yeah.
Would you think?
I don't know what else they could cite.
It's not what. Yeah, it went against community guidelines. So okay, so first of all, my one of the girls that's on our team that works on our business team is lesbian, and she's like, I'm pissed. She's like, that's the funniest joke. I was like, she goes, we all sent it around to each other,
Yeah.
and we all thought that was hilarious.
Yep.
It was a funny joke
Because it is.
because it is.
Yeah.
It's a funny. I have I have the same amount of gay friends that what the population is.
You keep your friend group proportionate
Similar to the population. Yeah, I do.
Imagine if you're like crunching numbers. You're like going through the number. Like I have too many gays.
I have as many trans friends as there are trans people to normal people. Like
Okay.
if I have
your ratios are on.
I have
point.
2 trans friends.
Okay.
But that's about, if I have, how many friends do I have? 500?
Sure.
I mean, I know a lot more people than that, but like about, whatever the
500 friends is wild, bro. That's a lot.
No, yeah, not like friends. How many? Let's go. How many people are in your cell phone?
Oh,
We've
we
done
did.
this
We
before.
did this early on.
I was like
think
1,600.
I think I had around that. I
All
text
right.
4 of them.
What?
I said I text 4 of them.
4? Yeah, I text 4 of them max.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if that's I have 1,600 friends, I have 2 trans friends.
Yeah.
that's about right.
Yep.
I have
Percentage
probably.
It's just a wild concept.
How many
to compare,
how many homosexual people are in my cell phone? I'm gonna say out of 1,600, I'm gonna say 40.
40 of 1,600.
Hold on. Well, I'm not gonna obviously look, but I'm gonna say, how I would say, do we include in closeted or no?
That would.
In that case, I got 1,579 contacts in my phone.
Okay, so
I
that's
would say
like 2. If 40 of them.
I would say 30 to 40.
Okay, so that'd be like 2 to 2.5%
All right, what's the percentage
of homosexuals in the
population?
United States. Again, these Google searches.
I'm gonna be canceled, dude. The Google searches are nuts. What is the? Yeah, I'm gonna be canceled if it's 10%. If it is, I gotta up my numbers.
Percentage of homosexuals
No,
in U.S. population.
Percentage wise, yeah. There's no way it's gonna say 5. All right, I'm right on board. 7.
Gallup finds 7.1% of U.S. adults identifying as lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender,
All right,
or
I'm
something
way
other
behind
than
then.
straight or
I'm already canceled
heterosexual.
that.
That's as of 2012.
I should go do.
So you got to get your numbers up. Bro.
I got to get my numbers up.
Yeah.
I should do a demographic. I should import my cell phone contacts to someone. They can say what race they are, what income, what. Yeah, that would be
like doing an anonymous census of your phone.
Yes, to see. They come back out like I'm in the red. And I'm like, you got to get these numbers up.
You
That's
are
hilarious.
not qualified, sir.
Okay, so I make this joke. It gets taken down. And it
Just
doesn't get
the
taken
sound.
down. It doesn't get taken. So it says Pride Month is finally over. So because somebody's not going into every TikTok, so there has to be a technology that goes in and. Or somebody is.
So I'll tell you, it goes
Okay.
off of, a lot of it is by what gets reported.
Okay, so it got reported.
If it reaches a certain threshold of reports,
All right, yep.
then that gets flagged
Okay.
by AI, and then
Yep.
that gets manually reviewed by a TikTok
That makes
employee.
sense. Yeah,
That's why they have so many employees, is to just review and take down content.
that's it.
That's
why
how it
I
works.
believe that though. Yeah. So if somebody puts out like a dancing in like a bikini, they're like, hey, we can. Or the people complain for that stuff get taken down all the time.
Yeah, and I'm sure they just kind of pick and choose. It might also have to do with like which reviewer you get.
Yep. Yeah, that's probably true too.
You know.
So if you go like I had any reviewer is that they're going to be out on that.
Most likely,
they're going to look at that.
I'm sure there's also just
Are they American?
Some, yeah.
They live here.
Some, yeah.
Where? Where's the
They have a
office?
Nashville base.
They do?
Yeah, they have employees here.
Nashville. What? I'm on the team.
Yeah. You probably got somebody
The whole team,
in Portland.
Dude. They go, yeah, dude, I got crushed, dude. All right, so anyway, that got taken down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or not taken down, but it doesn't really make sense because I captioned it.
Like the subtitles are on.
No,
so you can read what you were saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's still up. So
So the joke is there even though the voice is not.
Yeah, but it's obviously funnier with me. So it's now it's just muted, so
Right.
it's not gonna share now. So it's timely wise, it's done anyway
Right.
because it was just for July 1st.
Right.
So it's a gone piece. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So, but I go back to like that's what's happening on like social media a lot, and we went back to that one quote that somebody said like, how arrogant do you have to be to think you deserve to live a life where no one disagrees with you?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what planet do you live on? Do you think you're allowed to get? That's not how the internet works.
Mm-hmm.
Now, people think it's how the internet works because that is your time. You're not outside, right? You're not at a restaurant. You're not at work. Now you're in your own personal time, and that's when you want to see things that are you.
Yeah.
And
agreeable to you.
And that comes across your screen. But again, it's people that think they are standing up for pride or gay rights, and they're not.
Mm-hmm.
They're like these people that are like and you're not doing what you think you're doing by flagging that as like hate speech, because it's not.
Yeah.
But everybody, if you think you're like standing up for, John made like a gay joke.
Well, and that's where I would say like that saying I don't even think applies here because it's a joke.
Yeah, it's a joke. Yeah.
So like because it's a joke, it's like, well then can anybody get it in comedy? Can
that's for anybody.
Be teased?
But the other joke I did at the beginning of Pride Month, which was like my biggest post in a year.
The rainbow one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is again a great word for word. I would say, I'm not saying it's brilliant, but in terms of all my other content, I was very proud of that because it's basically the joke was I was on the golf course. I was like, I just want to get away with all these messages, and they're just shoving it down our throats. And there was a rainbow in the actual sky,
right?
Meaning like it's come full. Like everybody was like, "Well, you had us in the first half with that joke," and then they were like, "Oh my,
yeah."
Meaning it's like it's not an anti.
No,
it's if anything, it's an anti-conservative.
Yeah,
joke.
You're making fun of the fact that people go so hard the other way.
Like some like a
no.
Yeah, like a redneck guy outside. I can't believe these liberals. Like I'm making fun of a conservative.
It's like
kind of
Stephen Colbert.
Yeah,
on Colbert.
Yeah, that's a great
example. The show was like
that's
what that entire show was, and that was on TV for like a decade.
But if you're not like how can AI track sarcasm?
Yeah. Or humor.
Yeah, because if you say, I hate the rainbow, but if it was like, my conservative uncle on July 4th be like, I hate the rainbow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
AI can't, like Nuance and Satire, AI can't, like somebody that has a character that they're like making like a Saturday Night Live, he's like, yeah, but he's a character. He's making fun of not the thing that you think. He's doing the opposite. He's making fun of. He's saying the things to expose how insane it is.
Why do you think Stephen Colbert didn't get trashed by the right for what he was doing that whole time
on the show?
Yeah,
I would like to explain more about what.
So Stephen Colbert was playing a hard right wing presenter,
like Sacha Baron Cohen did that a bunch in the Ali G show.
Yeah, like the whole thing was he was being like a staunch Republican, pro America. Everything was like American flags and eagles and all of that, and he wasn't that at all. And like he's since come out of that character and is on the other side
and
of that.
Is now not good. But
but like, why didn't he get trashed? He never did. I loved it, by the way. I thought it was a great show.
And I watched the Ali G show, and I remember he went to like this country like square dancing, like, and he just like. You're just like, he was like, I'm joking. You guys are serious. Yeah, and that's why, Yeah, he like exposed a lot of people, and a lot of people got like quote duped by it.
Yeah,
and it was hilarious.
Yeah,
but I go into like, I would go into like the NASCAR race and be like, joke with, but I am one of, I love them. I'm not going to be like, look at this idiot. I'm like, this guy's dressed funny, but these are my people.
Right.
And that's a fine line to play too.
Yes.
Because you're like,
especially if they don't know your intentions.
And a lot of the, honestly, probably the same a lot in, I do a lot of those like church reviews.
Yeah.
I like go to all these like churches, Baptist, Presbyterian, Catholic, Pentecostal. And I'm like, I am like, same with Colbert, a little bit roasting. Like, I went to a church where men and women had to sit on different sides.
Wow.
Of the in 2022, because I didn't want to distract from the Bible or something, or the reading, or they want to be like sexually tempted or something. I didn't quite understand. But I go, this seems a little, but also I grew up like this.
Right.
And you're not gonna find me like making fun of like somebody's theology or like somebody that's dedicated to the faith. It's jokes.
Here.
It's jokes.
Yeah.
I'll joke about the hymnal, or like if it's the giving fund, or the Billy's jokes. That's a tough line. It's a like, is this guy, you ever see like, you're like, all right, is he with us or is he against us? And if he, yeah. And it's like, I would not make a homophobic joke.
No,
dude. That's the
no,
like an anti. No. Never.
Yeah.
Or I wouldn't. If you're like, this guy is like white Christian Southern. He's probably.
You can make jokes about homophobics.
Yeah,
but you wouldn't make a homophobic joke.
No, dude. Anyway, so like my the girl that's on my team, we were like, we're pissed. Yeah, like, because we can't believe this got taken down. And what I was going to talk about was the at the Braves game, right? So this guy in our section, we were talking about this. We were talking about the same topic, and he's gay. And he because we were talking about, somehow we got on that topic, and then I showed him the video. Yep. And he was laughing, of course. Yep. And he goes, dude, you're probably not going to know about this, but what they have done to the Sex and the City reboot is the saddest thing. Because Sex and the City, that's like the gay people's show. Okay. They love that show. Okay. Sex and the City is it sex in or and?
I think it's in.
Sex in the City. Sex and the City.
Let me make sure, because
I think it's
we will get dragged.
Hold on, wait. Should we?
I won't tell you. Don't look at the screen. Go ahead.
Sex and the City. Sex in the City. Sex in the City. You want to go watch Sex in the City? Sex in the City. In.
It's and.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Sex and the City.
Sex and the City? That doesn't make any sense.
Sex and the City.
Sex and... did you know that?
No.
Sex in the City. All right. Anyway. So that's like the there's the shows that like that the gay community like loves. Sure. And that's one of them. I was not privy to this, but that's one of them.
I didn't know that until right now.
And this was like a 90s, like early 2000s show. When did it? I don't know.
98.
98. Okay. Jokes that were being made in 1998 were different than they were now.
For sure.
And it's kind of, I don't think I've ever seen an episode of it. Have you?
I have, yeah.
Have you?
Yeah, and I actually like it. I think it's a pretty good show.
There's the Sarah Jessica Parker. I know her. There's the short-haired, redheaded girl. And then there's a photo of it. There's the lawyer. That one second on the right is the lawyer, right?
The blonde one?
Yeah.
I believe so.
And then there's that other girl that looks like she's in Princess Bride.
She does look like
What's that girl's name?
Yeah. Anne Hathaway?
Anne Hathaway. She's not Anne Hathaway.
She does look a little bit like her, though.
I hope she doesn't hear this. That's a compliment.
I hope that's Anne Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway's very attractive. Okay. So they remade it.
Okay.
This year.
As a movie?
No, I think
it's
back.
Show?
It's back. And they've all, as the guy explained to me, all they're trying to do is just right their wrongs from the past.
It's a redemption tour.
Yes, but it's horrible. It's horrible.
I mean, all reboots aren't they?
Yeah,
just let it die.
I saw a thing about the Office reboot. I go, leave it.
No,
dude.
yeah, please.
You have to leave it.
Even when Steve Carell left and they brought in Will Ferrell,
leave it.
Fell off.
It's an unbelievable piece of art that was at that time. Leave it, dude. And so it's like the one lawyer girl he was describing it to me. He said that she goes back to law school to get her a new degree so she can be a BLM lawyer.
She couldn't just be a lawyer generally. Like she had to be a specific.
She as he described it to me, there's like this black lady in their building had like dreadlocks. Also the most stereotypical like black character.
Mm-hmm.
And then she and then they were like all the it's very irreverent like humor from the 90s.
Yeah.
And they're remaking it and they go back and like all these things like I can't believe we used to do that. Like we should like and it's
revising everything.
But it's bad. And he goes, this was our like the gay community, this was our proudest show.
That's disappointing.
It should be, dude. And that's what this thing, it's the same thing with like I don't want to get into like censorship and cancel culture because I'm not really on board with all that.
Sure.
Because every time someone from the right wants to interview me,
yeah,
it's always about cancel culture.
Really?
That's all they want to talk about. John, talk about cancel culture and how they tried to silence you and you're back and you overcame it. I go, not really.
Like that's your identity now?
Yeah, I go, I'm not really. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Did I get, I mean, kind of. I got like Christian canceled.
Sure.
Not really. And then it was the height of like
and you're here now. So like.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm doing great. Yeah. But I didn't overcome, like, talk to me about how they censored you. And I go, not really.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It is kind of the market correction.
Persecution.
Yeah, they're they're all that. And
Yeah.
they're like, talk to me about how you overcame the liberal left. I go, not really.
What do interviews from the other side sound like?
Well, I don't get them. Let me think if I ever got one. Let me think. I'm gonna have to get one. What is the other side? Like the Huffington Post? CNN?
Dude, I have no idea.
I don't know.
I guess. Yeah. I don't know why they'd have you on CNN, but
I know like the right wing ones.
yeah.
Like I know all those like Clay Travis and like Ben Shapiro, Turning Point. Like I know all that. I don't know what the other side is.
Yeah, I don't either.
NPR?
Yeah, I guess that's
Huffington Post. I know those two. Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't. Yeah, they don't. I haven't seen them in the inbox much.
Yeah.
It's the same with the TikTok being taken down, and that with like it's like humor, like what everybody. That's why the book I wrote is about all these things that everybody has. In my next special and my last special is about. We're talking about this. Everybody has a group text of people that are their buddies that they go. But it's just like the humor that you're like, oh my.
Have you ever been a part of a friend group that doesn't make fun of itself?
No,
me neither.
Never. That doesn't have jokes.
Yeah, that doesn't like from the Northeast we call it breaking balls.
Yes,
like we're gonna make fun of each other.
Yep.
But like that's how we love each other, and that's how we have fun, and it's all out of love, and it's all out of respect,
jokes.
And it's just jokes.
Yep,
I can't imagine being in a friend group that doesn't do that, but there have to be for people to be reacting the way that they are,
to be like and to be honest about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Our family group text, I always stir it up in there.
Yeah.
So we got everybody in there: Republicans, Democrats, extreme right, extreme left.
Yeah.
So like we grew up like Amish Mennonite.
Yeah.
So like every Christmas, this is freaking hilarious. Every Christmas we go down to this Sarasota, Florida, to go to this like Amish wouldn't call it a commune, but like it's Amish community.
Cool.
What's the difference in a community and a commune? Probably just one's got a fence around it.
One of them's a cult and one of them's not.
Yeah. It's like
one
this
of them's got a
Amish
fence. Is that what you said? One of them you have to ask to leave.
Yeah. One of them. One of them you got to sneak out in the middle of the night. The other one you can just leave. Yeah. An Amish commune versus a community.
Yeah.
So there's a big, and our family's very proud of that heritage, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's a like not a scandal, but like there's a ice cream shop there, like big ice cream shop. Somebody died of some disease that they got at the ice cream shop.
Whoa.
And like the way our family is like that would not be. It's not good.
Not good how?
That what?
What do you mean not good?
It's just we wouldn't. I would make a joke about that.
Got it.
But a lot of people in my family would not.
Got it.
And then, so my brother-in-law, who's just new to the family, he puts the link in the group text.
So he doesn't know what he's doing.
No, he does.
Okay.
He
all right,
does,
good,
but
good.
he's not like that deep in it.
Got it.
So he doesn't care.
Mhm.
And I go, hey, dude. And he texted me directly. He goes, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
He said, they're all yours.
Yeah. I go, but he knows my joke from my show about stirring up the family group text.
Mhm.
Like I always talk about, like, we have my sister goes to women's marches. My dad stormed the Capitol. That's
Nice.
that's my family. Everybody's in there.
Sweet.
So he put the link in, and my brother put the eyes open,
Yeah.
and then I put LOL. I go, of all the people that put this, I wouldn't think that I said his name. I would think he would have. And then
You just left it?
no, there's nothing. There's
Oh,
nothing.
nobody said
Let me
anything
see. This is just today. I don't think there's any. I think there's no. And
Everybody just knows it's an unspoken thing. Like,
and the
we're
family
not
group,
gonna do that.
dude. The family group text is live, dude.
Mhm.
All right, look, he put it. Eyes wide open. My response, haha. One haha. I mean, there's 25 people in this.
One. Tough, dude.
All right, so but you're saying that somebody has to keep the community, in this case, my family, honest.
Yeah.
Like my buddy we have a buddy group.
That's
text.
a really good way to say it.
You
too.
have to.
Yeah.
And this person is people, not to say that, like, people have said that about, I think humor is an important part of the Christian faith.
Yeah.
We love, but a pastor has a Tesla and is rolling in with a gold chain.
Yeah.
Somebody has to be like,
Yeah.
somebody has to.
Like, hey, you get to trade that in at the gates or what? Like,
Yeah,
like, what's the deal with that?
Not saying he's going to hell or not saying, but you go, come on. Like somebody put in my buddy's group text, we all play golf, right? All four of us play golf, and somebody goes, hey, I shot a 78. And we know that guy. Not a 78. Yeah, 78. Yeah, 70. Or that's a good score.
Yeah.
And somebody goes, like, from the women's tees?
Nice.
Meaning,
Yeah.
we know you're not that good.
Yeah.
We believe you. These are all my friends. We love each other.
Yeah.
Somebody has to be keeping the group honest.
Yeah.
And that could be for a family, that could be for a business, that could be for a state, that could be for a city, that could be for a country, that could be for a race, that could be for a ethnic, that could be for somebody has to keep. The court jester that's what he did. Being like, hey, like, I'm all about, like, Pride Month and this is great, but come on. And but that's what unfortunately in this country you have to do it anonymously.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a person, like all those memes, like, and then like the CEO of Honda like reposts it and he gets fired.
Yeah.
Because now it's a person. But the ones that are like, you ever see them? They're just, the humor is just like, my goodness. But then it has like 800 million views. You're like, okay, this is all being sent around privately.
We're all in the same boat.
Yes.
Behind the scenes, we're all the same.
Like, we're all like, Pride Month absolutely sounds good, but also, come on. And that's all. It's just trying to make light of, like, we're like this, they were like, all right, I'll do, like, what's the dimensions of your, how far cross country have you driven? It's like,
yeah.
It's just keeping the group honest.
Yep.
And that's what my brother-in-law was doing. But if you touch the, I don't know, that's too far.
Yeah. But and I think intention is the biggest part of it, right? Like, I think it all comes down to, like, it's so easy to joke around with your buddies because they know that you love them. So
They
like
know.
all jokes can go because it's all out of love.
That's a good way to put it.
I think that's where people run into problems. Is it's like, especially in comedy.
Yep. And especially a sensitive topic like Pride Month or something like
other
that.
groups don't know your
Great.
personal stance on certain things. Where it's like, I'm friends with a ton of gay people. I love them very much.
Ratio wise.
Ratio wise, of course. Get your numbers up.
Yeah, get my numbers up.
But they don't know that.
Yeah,
they
don't
just
know
see
that.
the joke and they go, oh, this guy is coming out of left field off the top rope
and
throwing haymakers. And it's like, no.
That's why this podcast is so great, because as I hear you say that, I go, that makes sense.
People don't know people.
If you were on the other side, Now, if I'm sitting here going, if you knew me, if anyone knew, like any joke I've ever made, if you knew me, if you were my buddy, you'd be like, but I get.
Of course.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
Dang.
And like I say this too often, but it's like I believe that more exposure leads to more understanding. Yep. And so the more people get to know you, the more they'll be like, I get it, dude. I understand where you're coming from.
And we've talked about that before, about like a vandalism or graffiti, or you go, well, I go never, but then you go kind of hear the other side of the story. You go, you know what? I can still not agree, but I get it. I get it.
Can I jump topics?
Yeah, go for it, dude.
Did Glenny Balls get back to you yet?
Wait.
Have you checked?
I think he did.
Because it's been killing me.
Wait, I didn't respond. Hold on. What did I say last week?
I think you said
I
that
messaged him
you had
after the
messaged
NASCAR
him
race.
And it was unread.
Well, wait, I think he did. And it was unread.
Yeah, him and Darius Rucker.
All right, Monday. Yeah, okay. I said my man. He was.
You double DM?
No, hold on. Yeah, he goes back. He sent, okay, just sent back. That 4th of July weekend got the best of me. Ha ha.
Nice.
Ha ha. Ha ha. 1, 2, 3, 4 ha's.
Nice.
So yeah.
Ha 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 ha.
Ha 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 ha. The 4th of July weekend got. But I guess, you know what, looking back on it in hindsight, I didn't send a message that required a response. I said my man with a laugh face about whatever he was doing on the thing. But see, I went into I'm learning. You got to do a story response.
Yeah.
That you can't just DM.
No.
Anyone do a story response. Wait till they follow them, or wait till they have a story, then respond to it.
Yes.
Then you're going to go into the thing. Yep. Don't just blindly DM.
Right. And it's automatically something to talk about now.
Yes. I just said, hey, Darius Rucker, we're in your bus. What a psychopath, dude. Yeah, Glenny Balls, we're going to have him on the show.
I would love to.
A little bit of a different demographic.
A little bit.
We got common ground, though.
He's a nice guy.
That's funny. Do you know him?
Yeah, I've hung out with him a little bit when he comes
He's
down
my guy.
here.
Oh, speaking of places that I am recognized.
Yeah.
Noah's Ark.
You got recognized at Noah's Ark? What is Noah's Ark?
You know what Noah's Ark is, dude.
The original?
Bro, look up Noah's Ark. No, look up Noah's Ark, Kentucky.
I don't know this.
Bro, this is going to blow your mind, dude.
Life size?
The real Noah's Ark.
Come on.
They rebuilt it for $100 million.
Stop it. Who paid for that?
You didn't know this?
No.
Look, go to images, dude. It's in, where is it in?
We're only a 4-hour drive away.
Oh, we went up there.
It's just south of Cincinnati.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Okay, look at the images, dude.
Okay.
What?
Hold on.
Server error.
Google just crashed.
You never heard of this?
No.
Okay, so there it is.
Get out,
It's
dude.
it's huge, dude.
Like they built it to scriptural.
Yes, to
specs.
To scale.
Oh my goodness.
It's an amusement park, dude. You never seen this?
No.
It's 4 hours away.
I'm a bad Christian.
Nah, you are, dude. I mean, all right. So they built it for $100 million, which that you can roast that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna roast is Noah's Ark real or not real, or that I'm not gonna.
What did Noah build it for?
It took him 100 years, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay. This thing is, and also there's a lot of sandpaper back in the Bible times. Clearly,
apparently,
that's pretty aerodynamic.
Wow,
pretty aerodynamic.
Yeah, no splinters here.
Not one. Not in that one. That's pretty smooth. I don't know where they got that Sherwin-Williams finish.
Dang, man.
All right, there it is. Okay. All right. So I had this idea, me and my cameraman Adam, to film. You're gonna love this video. It's gonna come out next week. Noah in 2022.
Okay.
Come on, dude. Those jokes write themselves.
Nice.
I'm out here trying to get all these animals in here. Like PETA's like on us all the time. Like I go, I'm trying to get these animals onto this ark consensually, by the way, consensually.
Right.
And I go, we're having so many backlogs with my employees. Like everybody's taking a mental health day. Like we can't get this thing built. Like everybody needs like the
supply chain is
OSHA's down here constantly saying we can't climb on these ladders. Like, and it's just like. I go, I'm looking at the Doppler. It says rain for the next 40 days. So I'm like, just, you get the jokes.
That's really
They're already
good.
done.
Yeah.
So I go in there. I'll show you a photo of this with, can you see this? I'm wearing a,
good there. Yeah. Nice, dude. Yeah. Nice.
You can see that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm wearing a hard hat.
Yep.
And like a tape measure.
Yep.
And I'm going around with gloves on. Like, I'm like, this is gonna be good. And like just being an idiot. And then, Oh, this is it, dude. How much time we got left?
We're chilling. We're good.
Okay, I'm gonna finish this right now. This is so funny because I was like, I'm gonna make so everybody there. First of all, everybody's like, "What up, dude?" Because I made a Noah's Ark video in just an Instagram story of it back in 2017. Has like 1 million views, huge.
Yeah.
Because I go and I said at the end of it, I go, "Wow, I didn't know Noah had fire sprinklers in here for like just joke."
Yeah.
And I said at the end of it, I go, "Hey, Christian or not, if you live around Kentucky, you got to come to this place. This place is unbelievable. Like I'm here to like make jokes, but I'm not here to take anyone out of business.
Yeah.
Or I'm not here to cry. Like I'm not against it.
Yeah.
Right. So everybody's like, "What up, dude? We love you. We've seen your videos." A lot of Amish people. They said it opens up at 9 p.m. People are waiting in line in the parking lot at 7.
9 a.m.
This place is packed.
You mean 9 a.m., right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, did I say 9 p.m.?
PM, yeah.
This place is packed all day. Like millions of people are here. And it's like when you go to Disneyland, you got to park somewhere and take a train.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
Oh, wow.
It's so big. And there's so many people there. But it's a very like anyway.
Yeah, over 5 million visitors since July 2016.
Monster. And also like, yeah. All right. So I'm starting filming around there, right? And then like I would say I'm taking too many liberties that I shouldn't be. I didn't get approval to take, but I'm on a cell phone. I don't have a
You're
DSLR.
good, yeah.
I do have a mic though. I have
Okay.
a mic, that would be considered professional, kind of,
Sure.
but not really.
Yeah.
And I was wearing a hard hat, but my
That's just because I'm a goof.
I got in trouble, and my cameraman said it was because I had a mental illness. Not a mental illness, not a like I needed it.
Yeah. We all know what you mean.
He's like he has to wear it. Like he said he had a condition.
Yeah.
I go, well, don't lie to him. I mean, so we're out there filming, and somebody comes up. Like, and by the way, everybody is saying what's up.
Yeah.
Wait, what? And I go, what I try to explain, I go, these are my fans. I'm not here to trash. If I did that, it would be very unbeneficial for me to be like, this is stupid, or like, what are we doing here? Look at these
or don't
idiots.
come. Yeah.
Or I just wouldn't go there.
Like, yeah.
I'm not here. I go, but Noah in 2022 would be funny.
Yes.
Because, all right, if you think about that, Nuance and Satire, what am I making fun of then? I'm making fun of people taking mental health days, OSHA, PETA.
Yeah.
I'm not, like, you can't say this is ableist. I'm 900 years old. Like, I go, I'm 900 years old. My social security ran out 825 years ago.
Nice.
Like, I'm making fun of progressives.
Yeah.
In the video. So, but again, the same thing we just talked about, we were there and they were like, well, like somebody came up to me from the place and they were like, first of all, the girl that like got us in trouble, first of all, she's like, can I get a photo? I go, yeah, sure. So we got a photo. And then she went and told on you?
Yes. What?
I told the boss. But I got there originally and we were filming for probably 2 hours and it was kind of making like a commotion. Like if I'm filming there at a NASCAR race, at a Cracker Barrel, at a Hobby Lobby, it's going to like cause a scene. And people, we pulled into the front gate and the girl was like where you pay to park. And they were like, John Crist? I go, oh, shoot, this is going to be a thing.
Yeah, we got to get this in and out.
We got to kind of move. I was like, hey, can we? I go, yeah, what up? And I kind of just keep moving and kind of keep filming and kind of, right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got the guy from the top or whatever, he goes, hey, what's up,
Noah.
dude? Yeah, Noah, really. He came down from and he goes, well, the lady that's in charge, the CEO, wants to give you a tour. All right. I was like, sweet, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a tour, like the roof of that's where you can go up and look. No, customers aren't allowed up there.
Cool.
But you can, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Right. So he goes, they want to show you like the roof. And I go, all right, well, we need like another hour here to like film. And then I would love to go up there. Love to meet everybody. Right. And then, so we kept filming. And then this girl comes up to us. She's like, are you allowed to like, well, I mean, I was wearing a hard hat. I did look insane. And I had a tape measure and I was like measuring stuff. I did take a lot of liberties because I was like picking up like they had like these like what's it called, like a bucket where the basketball used to be played in these like a fruit bucket. Like
like an apple basket.
Yeah, like one of those.
Deal, yeah.
I started like picking them up and I was like walking around with them. I was like, hey, this is not the Dasani water. This is the good like being.
Yeah.
But those are, you can't do that.
Sure.
I was taking.
So you stepped over the line there a little bit.
I mean, kind of.
A little bit.
But I also
But it's a wrist slap.
I go, these people are like I'm on the team.
Yeah, sure.
But anyway.
So you thought.
Well, so this girl comes up to me. She goes, do you have permission to film here? And I go, no, but we're gonna film for like another 30 minutes, and then like Galinda or whatever her name is up on the boss wants us to like show us this is CEO,
Give us the tour.
leader.
Yeah.
I go, here's the text from her. Like she wants to like, they go, and then she came back over with a cop and to be like, she came back over with a cop and be like, hey, she's like, do you have permission to be here? I go, well, first of all, we're shooting off a cell phone. Like we don't have a DSLR. This is a DSLR, like a big one. We're not bringing that in there.
Right.
But that place, it's a while we were having this conversation because that place is very, are you with us or against us? Because there's a lot of people against that place.
So they're probably curious about what are you filming, not that you're filming. Like what are you doing here?
Yeah. And I've made one before, and I'm kind of like on in terms of like Christianity or like the Christian, I'm kind of like on the edge of like most everybody thinks it's hilarious, but some people are like it's little sacrilegious.
Did you explain the concept of the video at all? Because you're actually completely not making fun of that.
No, I'm making fun of that other team.
Yeah, you're not making fun of Noah and the Ark and all that. You're
I'm doing the opposite. I'm saying, hey, this story. Imagine if this, because I made Mary and Joseph in 2021.
Nice.
I made that video over Christmas, and she was like, "Are these animals like cage free? Like, I'm gonna ride this donkey. Is it whatever? Like, yeah. Okay, hilarious.
Yep. And
it was unbelievable. And I know Christians are like, this is hilarious. What if this? So that's what I'm doing the same video.
Yeah.
In essence. Making fun of the other, but there's no way for like a security guard that makes $10 an hour. You go like explain nuance and satire. They're gonna come up. What are you doing here? And you go, all right, yeah, no, go ahead. They're never gonna do that.
Yeah. Here's our storyboard.
But I was like, yeah, same with the Pride video to the other side.
Yeah.
If that's they're like, is he with us or against us? Because but it's same with like I make a lot of videos about Chick-fil-A, and they're like, is he with us or against? Like,
yeah,
I'd make jokes about Chick-fil-A, but I also like them.
You could argue that's what good comedy is, though.
That's what side is this?
Yeah,
yeah. That's why I can't go on Candace Owens' show.
Yeah,
because then I it's like the magician. It keeps
can't
it
reveal. Yeah, close to the chest. Yeah.
So they said you can't film here anymore, and we got kicked out.
Did you get enough to do the video?
Yeah.
So be looking for that this week.
Yeah, we got the Noah in 2022 is an unbelievable video.
Perfect.
And it's great, and we love everybody. And to be fair, I did text a CEO lady who invited us up for a tour. I go, hey, we'd love to get up there. We got kicked out. I go, they told us we had to leave, and I go, and she goes, I'm so sorry. In their credit, she goes, I'm so sorry. We would have given you, or next time you come, keep my number. We'll give you a tour.
Give you rights and all that.
Yeah. So I don't want to.
Cool.
It was a security guard that was kind of smaller, and she didn't really, but she was doing her job.
Yeah.
She should.
Yeah.
That's what. Dang it, dude. That's the problem with going to rehab.
What?
Is you think that.
Like you think from the other side?
Yes.
You're like, you're just doing your job.
And I go, oh, I can't believe it. And then I go,
yeah.
That's
good though.
No, I'm in good way. I'm being sarcastic about it. I go,
yeah.
Dang it, dude. Because I go, I can't believe they took down my video. And you go, well, and then you go,
You're like, I just want to be mad though for a second.
Yeah, just let me be like, nah.
Yeah, it's because we were the Maniscalco thing. Like I just need something to
just be irritated.
Yeah.
Because then I go, well, that's the problem with like, yeah, I guess like if they did push me like too far, then I could trash it.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't though, but there's other influencers that you come up and do that something. They're like, all right, we're gonna roast this place.
Yeah. Oh, we're flipping this video around now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
and we're gonna shoot it from the parking lot, and that's fine.
And we're gonna crush you. But it would look bad for the
Of
influencer
course.
too, because they could see they have like an agenda. And
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Good luck shooting anywhere again.
That's the problem. Same with the, you know what, we'll end this right here, but that we did need to keep an update on the with the compliments thing. We're gonna do that next week.
Yeah, we're gonna push that a week.
because we decided last week we're gonna go out and compliment people and see what it just put some positivity out in the world.
And we're just not feeling that kind this week. So
Nah,
we're thinking maybe next week.
We had to film a little early, so we didn't have time. But if people are tuning in, like, what did he do?
Yeah,
we're gonna get that next week.
Mm-hmm.
What's dude, I think that wraps up everything. Do we cover everything?
One more thing, one more update.
The Glenny Balls update?
Mini library update.
Dude, people are I've not been rehabilitated on the mini library. I'm still pissed. And I will become more pissed by the day.
Good.
If you're just new to this podcast, mini libraries, I don't need to go on a rant again. They're the most fake altruistic BS on the planet. I live in a neighborhood, people are going to think it's a flex, but it's not, that has $1 million homes, multi-million-dollar homes, and they have these stupid mini libraries out front, like anyone is going around looking for books. And people put these, there are libraries just go to the library. Stop with the mini libraries, because everybody likes to come out on their front porch and be like, I'm helping. And like, you're not helping. And these things are an eyesore, and you're bringing down the property value in my neighborhood by putting these stupid mini libraries out. No one's looking for books, and if they were, they just order them on Amazon. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So that said,
I just have to say that for the new, there's a lot of new listeners every week.
Yeah.
I've been sent this no less than 100 times. So, are you going to put this photo up?
Yeah, we'll put it on the screen.
Someone in my neighborhood made a little free blockbuster, and it's so cute. It's like one of those magazine things. It's This is worse, dude.
So it's a little like newspaper thing where you pull up in the window, and then inside are DVDs.
Okay, what year is it, dude? Somebody gave me like a CD. I go, what am I supposed to do this? Balance my end table with this? What am I going to do with a CD?
Yeah.
I do have my car is a 2014, and it does have a CD player.
Nice.
But I've never put something in it.
No.
Where would you do with a CD?
Throw it in the trash.
Do you have anywhere to put it?
No.
You don't? Not in either one of your cars?
Oh, no. I have a CD player in my car, but I would never use it.
I never have. No.
My phone has Bluetooth and then also all of the songs in the entire world. So why would I need that?
What about a DVD? You have a DVD player?
No, I don't have a DVD player.
No. I don't have a player.
My laptop doesn't even have
I don't have a
disc
player of anything. No. I have no external thing to play anything. I
haven't even thought about that. Yeah.
I don't have a DVD player. I don't have a CD player. My computer doesn't have a CD drive.
No, me neither.
There's no. Okay.
This is just somebody was getting rid of their DVD.
Yes, dude. There's never been a good book in a free bookstore. Never. If you have one, go out, spend $100 to build it, and spend $400, $500 on good books.
Yeah.
Picture books. Berenstain Bears. The Boxcar Children. Nancy Drew, Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Nice.
I don't know what it's in for kids. No, adults wouldn't obviously go to this because adults have dignity. They would never go to a. So, all right. These are DVDs. I can't even see what's that. Harry Potter.
Spray painted free blockbuster.
It's supposed to be like a joke.
That's
like
Harry Potter on the.
Oh, Star Wars. Okay, it's Harry Potter on top. I can't see this. Star Wars right there is in the back. Do you see that? That box
right
set?
Here.
Okay. Men. Something of
No
Men.
Country for Old Men or whatever. What is that one?
That looks like Steven Seagal right above that. It is, isn't it?
I can't tell.
That looks like Steven Seagal on the cover.
Here?
Facing up, Top Gun or something like that?
I think or maybe Liam Neeson.
Okay. First of all, that's going to go... First, a lot of people said that that's just used for like drug deals. Is the mini libraries used for drug
and I'm on board with that. I think that is exactly what they're used for.
That checks out.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a drug dealer being creative.
Yep.
And resourceful. I respect it.
Yeah.
Listen, look at this thing, a Blockbuster. Think about if this thing was in your neighborhood. Get this out of here, dude. And you're trying to sell your home, and you got a for sale sign, and the neighbor has a Blockbuster video. You go, what year is it?
Mm-hmm.
What year is? Look at this neighborhood. It's trash.
This lawn is not mowed behind it.
No, and that thing is an eyesore. Thank God I have an HOA. Thank God I have an HOA.
Yeah.
That thing would not be allowed in my neighborhood. It's so embarrassing. And there's a bunch of DVDs in there, and some kid is gonna. First of all, go put a bunch of Netflix gift cards in there.
Yeah.
Why don't you do that? Because you don't care about people. You care about yourself. And you don't want to throw away. It's like throwing away a Bible.
Yeah, the only way I'm okay with this is if it's done by like an 80-year-old lady.
Yeah.
Then it's cute. I'll give her that.
But
she's trying.
But yeah.
Still, let's correct that.
I would respect. Yeah. And that's what the comedy is doing.
Yeah.
That's all we. That's the whole episode is like. Okay.
Yeah.
And I think what we decided was the episode's already gone way too long. What we decided was free mini libraries are started well.
Mm-hmm.
They started with good intention.
Yeah.
Of 100,000 people, mega church pastor that has a private jet and that lives in the Hamptons and has 4 houses started with good intentions.
Yep.
And the Pride Month started with good intentions. And every business, everything started, me as a human started with, and they said, hey, John, you gone too far. Yeah. And that's the market correction.
Come on back.
That's just a market correction.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm not anti-cancel culture. I'm not anti.
Yeah.
It's fine. That was, I see both. It's kind of like,
it's all part of it.
Yes, that checks out.
Yeah.
I'm getting way too emotional here. But free mini libraries. Yeah, good idea. Kids that are less fortunate that need books. Oh, absolutely. You got some extra ones. Leave it out there. Yeah. Then the guy down the street goes, I'll get one. Yeah, that helps. Well, I don't really have any nice books, but I'll throw my old stuff.
Well,
all right. Well, you can still have one. Then my neighborhood's just packed with them.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's when you have to go, all right, guys. Unfortunately, the comedian has to come in because no one can shame that. Because that's just you're just a jerk. The comedian has to come in. We're like the relief pitcher. We're like,
let me shut this thing down.
The bases are loaded. There's 2 outs. And I go, hey, the closer unfortunately has to come in. The closer has to come in and shut this down.
Party's over.
John Smoltz has to run in from the bullpen and say, hey, guys, we've had a good run. You got to shut this down.
Yeah.
Like the Sex and the City.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, like we're gonna, like there was no, there like, it's not good. No one's watching it.
Mm-hmm.
No one likes it. And I go, has anyone ever been to I've never seen anyone in the mini library. I'm going to talk about the mini libraries every week until I don't see one.
That's fine.
I'm on a crusade now.
Let's get rid of them all.
Not
burn them down.
If you see a mini library and they got any kind of good books, and we will still, I would say there's been over 100 emails about mini libraries.
We should sift through those, see if there's any good
ones.
ones.
I have. I looked through all of them.
Are there any good ones?
I've still not seen one. Everybody goes, yeah, you're pretty much right on this.
Yeah.
And which is back to the thing at the beginning where everybody's like, Pride Month, 100%, we celebrate it. And then we're all secretly passing these memes around.
Mm-hmm.
And no one's be like, oh, and you're like, no one wants to like it because they don't want to get in trouble. No one wants to repost it. Some people will. That are just, they've gone off the.
So we need an underground mini library crusade.
No, we'll just, dude,
You have an army of 100 people right now.
Against it. No, everybody's against it.
Yeah.
There's not one person that goes, you're wrong on that.
No, I'd be interested to see somebody back it.
You know what we should do? All the way to the beginning of this episode. This is how we'll wrap it up.
Yep.
Husqvarna.
Mm-hmm.
If they want to donate
a
chainsaw.
Yep.
No, we can't. If I
just riding around town,
just mowing them over
for them, yeah. In camo,
mowing over, I'd be the worst person ever.
Head to toe in Carhartt,
just, and I don't even like stop my vehicle. I'm just like
drive by chainsaw attack.
Brutal. But then you know what would happen? Then it's like build back stronger people, and then they see it's been vandalized, and the neighbor that would just multiply.
They'd make them out of like concrete.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the only thing keeping the Republican Party alive now is that they've silenced Donald Trump.
Mm.
So that then they get more like yeah. They're just gonna be like as soon as this neighborhood gets there, the next person moves in, they're gonna be like, first thing to do, get rid of the mini library. That's what we need. If anyone has gotten rid of one, message us.
Yeah, if you've successfully petitioned to get rid of one in some way.
Or does anyone's neighborhood have that's horrible, an anti-HOA, no mini libraries?
Wait, an HOA that's anti-mini libraries?
No, but because in a lot of those, you can't build something in your front yard.
Right.
And a lot, you couldn't do that.
Right.
I wonder if but some, like in 12 South, it's not really a neighborhood. It is a neighborhood, but it's not a subdivision.
Right.
So there is no HOA. So they can build them all around.
Right.
Here. So what if there was somebody put one up and somebody goes, it's against the HOA, you got to take that down.
I'd love to see it.
I would love to see it. We will be back next week when I'm sure more to talk about. I love every single one of you. Thanks for all the kind words on the podcast.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, man.
This is one of my favorite hours of the week. This we've gone a little long this week, but I've a lot of people have said a lot of kind things about the pod.
Good.
And you know what a lot of people said is thank you for what you said about the deconstruction of the Christianity.
Nice.
Because I go, come on.
Yeah.
And I feel like we talk about it, but people, again, not publicly, and that's the thing about comedy, is not no one's saying, but privately, we were at the, I can't really give that away, but yeah. I was going to say we were somewhere where we were, this is a big business, and the leader of it was very, when we met them, was very PC and and then we kind of like, I started like cracking jokes, and then we opened that person all the way up, and then they were like, they're just like us.
Nice.
But on the surface, they have to be.
Yeah.
But what was the guy? It was the guy that he reposted a meme or something, got fired. He was like the CEO of.
Yes.
What was that?
It was the meme with, it was a Sesame Street meme. Right? That's the one you're talking about?
Yeah. What was it say? Yeah, we got to end this. What was it?
It was racist. Was
it funny?
I don't remember if it was
meme fired. What was it? Sesame Street meme fired. I don't know. I'm probably not gonna find it.
Estee Lauder.
Yeah.
The Estee Lauder executive.
Chingy
Chingy meme.
I don't even want to see it.
This is old news, but it's
I do want to see it.
Absolutely
I don't want to see it.
hilarious.
Is it down there? Oh, then he apologized. He's like, I'm sorry. It was a Chingy. Just go to the Google Estee Lauder Chingy meme. It's not in there, right?
It's not in this article, no. Can you imagine though, bro?
Oh, there it is right there. There it is right there, right?
Yeah, that is.
Been fired as making near 10 minute posted. I didn't mean to read it.
Also, Estee Lauder never thought that they would be so closely tied to Chingy.
Yeah, nothing chilling at the Holiday Inn. Also, he said I didn't read it before reposting. That's a lie.
Which is crazy.
A lie. All right, well, click on it. What is the meme?
It's loading. The Wi-Fi is being trash right now. There it is. We won't put this one on the podcast, but if you're interested, you can Google Estee Lauder Chingy meme, and it's the first 25 images that show up.
I mean, you can't do that. You can't do that.
No, you think, dude?
No, you can't do that. I mean, but you can like, if he sends it to his buddies, it's funny.
I do think the meme is hilarious.
But it's not.
It's hilarious.
Who is that making fun of?
I don't think it's making fun of anybody. I think it's just the vernacular that was used.
Yeah, you can't say that.
Post
you
that.
can't say that. Yeah. But any. Gosh, dude, that's so funny, man.
We can end on that.
That's just perfect. Anyway, we'll be back next week. Net Positive. Send us an email. Was it netpositive@johncristcomedy.com?
That's the one.
Give us a rating.
Yeah, rate us. Yeah, you can rate us on all the podcast apps. You can subscribe. Make sure you follow that way you get notifications when we drop.
Absolutely charting.
Subscribe to YouTube. Getting that live chat when we drop.
Straight up, baby. And then we got a TikTok.
TikTok's out there.
Instagram.
TikTok's getting some legs right now too.
Yeah.
Some clips are starting to
go.
I
saw one because it came across my page.
Ooh. You are in the target audience.
I am the target audience of myself. That's positive.
Yeah,
we'll be back
it was
next
a
week.
little weird, but on the net, it was a positive. But it was a positive. You cannot be serious. On the net, it's a positive.